Hey guys, welcome to Nyonya Cooking. In every Chinese New Year meal, you need to have prawns. Now if you're looking for a prawn recipe, I have a few recipes already. It will be linked in the description box. But today I'm going to show you how to prepare steamed prawns with garlic. It's so simple, it's so easy to prepare, and I promise you, you'll cook a blast for your family. So let's begin by looking at the ingredients that we will need. Have some fresh prawns and then scallions. Lots and lots of garlic. I use the whole garlic, bit of salt, pepper, ginger, cooking oil, sesame oil, Shaoxing wine or Chinese rice wine, and light soy sauce. We will first need to clean the prawns. Now I'm going to cut off the legs. Using a scissors is much more easier. Now using a very sharp knife, we are going to cut through the skin. Okay, but be very careful to not cut through the whole prawn. And then you can remove the guts. I'm gonna just lay it flat like this. The next step is really optional. You can either mix all the ingredients along with the minced garlic and then just place it on the prawns, or what I'm going to do is to enhance the flavor of the garlic. We're going to fry the garlic first. So with the cooking oil that I have, okay, I'm going to put half of this minced garlic. Not all. And that's because we still want the freshness of the garlic when we steam the prawns. So keep stir frying for about 1 minute at very low heat. It doesn't need to be too crispy. I just want the flavor of the garlic to be enhanced. We are going to add it back to the fresh garlic. Now as for the prawns here, what we are going to do is to marinate in a pinch of salt, pinch of pepper, and Chinese wine. Then we're going to prepare the plate for steaming. Now you can also steam it with some glass noodles, because then the sauce and the gravy from the prawns itself would be soaked into the glass noodles, so you could imagine a very delicious meal. If you watch my steamed fish video, you'll see that it uses the same technique, and this is because you want the taste of the scallions to seep through the meat of the prawns itself. And then we have very delicious, fresh, tasty prawns. Then a few slices of ginger. Okay. Now back to the garlic. This is really the star of the dish. We're going to add a bit of sesame oil. Oh, you could smell the amazing smell and flavor of the sesame oil. Soy sauce. And also rice wine. Just going to add 1 tablespoon. Now that we have marinated the prawns for about 15 minutes, you can leave it longer, of course up to an hour, then the taste would be much better. We're just going to arrange the prawns beautifully, side by side. We're going to place the minced garlic in between the flesh of the prawns. Lastly, with the excess Shaoxing wine that we have, we're just going to pour it all over. We're going to place the prawns into the steamer and then steam it at a high heat. It should not take too long, about 6 minutes to 8 minutes, then we're done, because prawns cook really fast. Now what's going to happen in the cooking process is so good, because you get the freshness of the garlic along with the sesame oil. It's just so delicious. If you want more recipes like this, head on to www.nyonyacooking.com and also send us photos of your recreation. Can't wait to see them. And I am also very active on Instagram and also Facebook, so remember to check them out. And that's done. So 6 minutes, and then we can remove the lid. I am going to directly try this on the plate. because it smells so good and I can't stop myself. You can actually see the wine below. Wow, this looks so fantastic. Getting a piece of flesh out. Oh yeah, look at that. Bit of garlic. Oops. This is just so delicious. Well, first of all, the sweetness from the prawns, because they are fresh, that's a double point. And then you have the spiciness from the garlic that really kicks into the flavor of the prawns, and I love that a lot. And then you have this Chinese wine, sesame oil, all going on at one mouthful. Look at that, that's so good. I'm going to go in for the second part of the prawn, digging into the gravy. If you are a seafood lover and you love garlic, this dish you must try. It's just so delicious. And of course you have to eat it warm. So if you're preparing for a Chinese New Year meal, remember to have this dish right at the end, prepared right at the end, so that you can serve it along with the other dishes as well. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I enjoyed eating the prawns. If you want to try it, remember to take a photo and send them to me on the website www.nyonyacooking.com, and also subscribe to our Nyonya letters, because that's where I'd like to communicate with you directly. I can't wait to tell you more about the development of Nyonya Cooking. Till then, remember to subscribe to this channel if you have not. Give me a thumbs up while you're here. Happy cooking!